You are all crying for the mistakes that you did. Many of you did not understand when we said no elections as at then. We did not have a government then. We did not stand our ground very well then. As at then, we were still recovering all the arms and ammunitions and the ESN commands and every commanders and controls that Martin Namdekano set on ground, which the DOS has sold all of them out to one Nigerian government through the governors of Soludo, Dave Umahi, Obuzodimma, and Ikbazu, and Willie and the rest of them. They all work together to do all these things. We were still making sure we have the camp back in order. We fought many battles to make sure all this happens. So you need to applaud the existence of our indomitable PM because he has faced a lot. And we've been through a lot to get to this point. So the government of Biafra is something that has come to be. And no non-entity born of an animal can bring the cabinet down. So Biafran people, this broadcast is to explain and make you understand what we have achieved from the no elections in Imo State. Before the elections, the zoo terrorists headed in Biafra land by Hopeless Odema brought in recruited terrorists. And I can tell you boldly that over 400 of their men have gone down. They have become manures in Biafra land. I am saying this before the elections. You saw those Saudi Arabia troops that were recruited and brought into Biafra land. They've all gone down. Then, on the eve of the elections, we invaded the camp of the zoo terrorists. And then we took over some of their terrorists down. And then we took some of them hostages. And we also took some of the granite and the sticks. Enough of them. When you heard PM made an announcement that some of them from the aircraft were now throwing poisonous substance like acid or gas to poison the Biafrans around, spraying those things from above. It is not a joke. And someone asks a question on space and say, PM should let us know the name of the substance or the chemical or what they sprayed. I say, look at this person. This person think that we are in kindergarten class. That we will now start telling you the hysteresis that we carried out with the chemical that was sprayed from the Nigerian Army terrorist aircraft against the Biafran people. You know, at times some people think that we are still in DOS madness, where somebody will come out and then start talking trash. So we will now capture the terrorists with evidences. We now bring it to the social media to come and do social media trial, like one Nigeria. No, this is a government. And people with this are the people in the government. So, if you don't know what the Biafran government are doing, if you don't know what the PM has on the table, just do what? Bechonu, and just continue to follow and look. When they say stand, you stand. When they say jump up, you jump. Frog jump, you frog jump. Barrel roll, you barrel roll. Open your eyes, hang on the wall, you hang till the last command. So we took down all these terrorists. Then on the day of the elections, Biafra land was the safest place. You did not hear of any Biafran that was massacred. Did you hear of any Biafran massacred? You did not hear of any Biafran massacred because of the fraudulent elections. So what are we telling you? We saved the life of Biafrans, and when you check Kogi State and Bayelsa State, you can hear of series of violence that ensued in the fraudulent elections. where lives were lost and people that came to endorse the terrorist war Nigeria ended up going back with no families. The ones that came with family, they went back with no family. That means they lost their families. But in Biafra land, we saved thousands of lives. Where in the history of Nigeria have you heard that any election is held and then you don't see loss of lives? But the Biafran Republic government in exile, through the indomitable PM, Maazi Simon Ekpa Njoku, have been able to save the lives of Biafrans strategically. We did not shoot a gun on the election ground. Listen to me, but we saved lives of Biafrans. And then all Biafrans obeyed the Biafran Republic government in exile without a shot of a gun. That is to show you how we have delegitimized the zoo terrorist presence in Biafra land. Without ringing too many bells. Now, Radio Biafra is being controlled by one Nigeria terrorist because all the people speaking there, they are being paid by one Nigeria. They were canvassing for the elections of Imo State. They even made broadcasts and said, if INEC rig the election and don't allow their candidates to win, that they are going to destroy INEC. Listen, this is what is happening on Radio Biafra. So with all this in mind, and then you don't have a big radio station in Biafra land where Biafrans are listening the voices of this media team or the voices of the PM. It's once in a while that the PM comes on Enter Biafra and speak. And it is aired on some part of Biafra land, not the entirety of Biafra land. But in the entirety of Biafra land, where the heat is really on, Radio Biafra, sponsored by Nigerian terrorists, is being aired with all the propaganda and whatever they want to do. So now compare and contrast the delegitimization of one Nigerian terrorist in Biafra land and the legitimacy of the Biafran Republic government in Biafra land, so that you will now understand the difference that we have made. We want you to understand something because we have achieved a lot in this very time of these elections. It is not every time that you need to see us shoot guns. While the elections was going on, the terrorists that came to burn our women and children and to kill them, we engaged them where we needed to engage them. So, Biafran Liberation Army, Biafran resistance fighters were busy dealing with the terrorists. Are you getting me? Okay. While we were now keeping watch on the intelligence zone. So, with one stone, we killed many birds. The legitimacy of the Biafran Republic government in exile, the legitimacy of the Biafran de facto government in the homeland, and also the legitimacy of the Biafran Liberation Army. The compliance of the Biafran people to the existence of the Biafran Republic government in exile and the de facto government in the homeland made all this to happen with every possibility. So we applaud all Biafrans for what they have achieved. You may not understand what you have achieved, but we are going to dissect it for you. The entire one Nigeria have now understood that without Biafrans going out to vote anybody, that INEC will declare anybody the winner and the governor and impose it on any state, not only in Biafra land. This is the message you need to understand, because we use Imo State as a confluence point to be able to explain something to the entire people. This is the same template that is applicable to every other state in one Nigeria. This is the reason why you must follow Biafra and listen to the Prime Minister, because we understand the game of one Nigeria. Prime Minister is the only man that have discovered the equation and the formula that could be used to dissolve and to destroy one Nigeria without anybody being killed. So just follow the template of the PM and follow it small, as we go. Not only one Nigeria, the entire world now have it on record that you as a Biafran did not go out to vote. But over 5 million or 5,000 people were recorded to have participated in elections, where there is no record of the existence of these people leaving their houses to go to the polling unit. So we established that fact. That was our aim, to create the awareness and to make people to understand that the results of the elections were written long before this time in 2022. And this is applicable to every state in one Nigeria. And Biafra must leave this contraption. I salute my ministers in the House, and I want you all to dissect this point in the way that Biafrans will understand it in a layman term, so that they will take it home and explain to the people in the community that the Biafran Republic government in exile did a marvelous job, and the template is on the table and they need to follow, because we have more to come. This is not time to waste your energy on irrelevant issues. This is time for you to channel your energy to destroy one Nigeria with everything that they have done, and create more awareness about the image of the Biafran Republic government in exile. Protect it very well and showcase it in a grand style with jealousy. Do it, please. I thank you to my ministers in the House. We have Pastor Rose that just entered now, and we can see Bam 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 there entering from one corner, and then we see Ronnie again. Ronnie, your network kicked you out before. So, Minister 247, you will start with your dissection of this point to the Biafran people in the language they will understand before we go to the next speaker. Minister Chief Survival, you have the mic. Watching again.
Thank you so much, my beloved brother. Thank you so much for that opportunity once again. Fellow Biafrans that are watching far and wide, wherever you are watching us from. Just like I said in the beginning when I was making my introduction, I thanked Biafrans in Biafra land. What just happened a few days ago is a confirmation that we are serious on what we want to do. You know, for a very long time, there have been so many languages that are being used when it comes to issue of Biafra. People are not taking it serious. Some say we don't have a leader. Some say we cannot control ourselves, we can't rule ourselves. Some say we are joking. But finally, within these few days that the lockdown was imposed, you can now begin to understand that there is a government that is in charge in Biafra land. It has become very, very clear to everybody. The deaf and dumb can now understand that there is a government that is in charge in Biafra land. When you look at what transpired in Imo State, the whole world was watching and they were looking to see how organized we are. And some people were out there, just like the minister said, some were out there waiting for us to shoot a gun. They were waiting for us to engage, to go to the ballot boxes or wherever they're making their selection and begin to cause chaos. But the Biafrans, we are very, very disciplined and they followed instruction. No Biafran left their house. And the most interesting thing that most of the report that was aired was even aired by people who call themselves one Nigerian. People who are not part of us. They were the ones doing the commentary. They were driving from places to places, doing the commentary, showing to us that people never came out. It was a great referendum once again. It was clear to everybody that we have come to stay. And when our Prime Minister have been talking about the delegitimization of the Zoological Republic, you won't understand the effect of that word until you look through this very election. If you see what happened in Imo State, you will see the delegitimization we've been talking about happening before your own very eyes. That was why we pushed that very message and preached it, that no Biafran should participate in legitimizing the Zoological Republic and their stooge in Biafra land. Because each time you go to the polling booth and endorse, put your hand and vote for somebody, it doesn't matter who you vote for. Each time you come out and put your hand and say you're voting for somebody, you are in fact legitimizing the Zoological Republic in your area. Whoever they choose, you are part of the person that chose that person. It doesn't matter who you vote for. Each time you go to that phone booth and put your hand to make a vote, you are actually endorsing the criminality that happened in Biafra land. You are legitimizing them. That was why our PM made that broadcast and gave that order, and every one of us followed. We broadcasted in all our platforms. And thanks to Chukwu Kabiama, every Biafran came on board to make it clear to the whole world that the zoo has no control in Biafra land anymore. Today, it is not a gossip, not a hearsay. When somebody asks you about it, all you need to do is just to throw a video to him, let him watch and see who is in charge. They can continue to pretend for all I care. They can continue to pretend as if they're not seeing it, but it will continue to pop up in their face at every given minute. I appreciate every Biafran. And today, it is very clear to the whole world that we can govern ourselves, that we can manage ourselves, that we know what we want. It is no longer business as usual. And those who are saying before that Biafra is dead, it has become very, very clear, even to the blind, that Biafra is very much alive. And there's nothing anybody can do about it. What you saw in Imo State is a confirmation that the zoo has been delegitimized in Biafran territory. We are in charge. Without firing a shot, the Liberation Army were busy doing what they have to do on a different side. You never saw them on the ground where election was being held. But the Biafrans obeyed that simple instructions. Nobody was forced. Nobody was pushed. It was a simple obedience, showing that the Biafrans are ready to go. I appreciate every Biafran who has played a role, who has obeyed that simple instruction. And today, I bet you, even the dead, the blind, everyone knows that we are going home. There's no doubt anymore. Biafrans are prepared. And we have a government. The Biafra Republic government in exile under our Prime Minister, Mazi Samarepa, is in charge in Biafra territory. And when we are talking about Biafra territory, the whole of Biafra territory, the old southeastern region, which is the present south-south and the southeast of Lower Benue, the Biafra Republic government in exile is in charge. Know that and know peace. Thank you, my minister.
Thank you, Wachineke. We come to Battle Cry. Battle Cry, you have the stage. There we go.
Good evening again from here. Thank you again for another opportunity. I will welcome our new comrade, Mr. Vam, and Ugo, Biafra Voice 247, for joining us. So, like our brother, I've just spoken, has spoken eloquently and correctly well. It's one thing for somebody to speak eloquently, it's another thing for someone to speak correctly. Like there are people who are eloquent in the Zoological Republic, which our leader called intellectual. They can speak eloquently, but they cannot speak correctly. These are the one Nigerians. But here in our Hollow Chamber, Biafra Republic Government in Exile Media, we speak both eloquently and correctly. So as it is, there is an adage our people said when two people are fighting for a portion of land, he that have a yam tuber at hand will be cultivating in the same land. So as it is now, in the Zoological Republic, there are two cows fighting. The cows are one Nigeria, and the other cow is the elephant Biafra people fighting. So we are the one holding the yam tuber and cultivating in the same land. For example, we can connect it with what happened to Imo State last Saturday, which is last week, and it plays and we see it. Everybody see it. The world see it. It was the first time in history a governorship was declared winner with the number of few votes. I think it's about 40,000 voters, which is not up to that, because the correct number of people that voted is not up to 20, 30 people in one particular polling vote. Every polling vote is not even some have one, some don't have, some have 5, some have 10. Maximum recorded according to the page of Ikenga Imo is I think it's 10 and 15 and 20. So ask yourself, how did the version Udelene Riozu, who got 40,000 voters? It was manipulated, just like our prime minister said that the vote had been written last year. So there's no need you wasting your time saying that you want to go and vote. So I come back to what I'm saying before, that Abala can as well, Biafra hold the young tuber as it is now. Biafran people command their own people, and their own people are loyal to Biafra Republic government in exile under the leadership of the Prime Minister, Mazi Simon Ekpa. When order is given, it was obeyed. This one is not like, no, don't come and spoil our show. Let's see how we can fix Nigeria. They know that Obi has messed up. They know that Obi have dragged them to the lagoon, and they left them, they abandoned them, they are still dreaming 2027. So what happened last Saturday is a clear example that Biafra is tired and more than tired, and they don't want to be tired again than to go after their own freedom and go their own separate way. And it was demonstrated, and I thank every Biafra who obeyed this order, who defied the zoological, systematic Islamic state, that there will be no election in Biafra land, and it was honored. So I thank you all. I thank you all. We cannot thank you people enough, because you people have made of pride and has proven to the world that Nigeria is not a country. Nigeria has nothing to write home about. Nigeria is there to kill, to steal, and to devour. All they are there is to steal. And if we ask them their manifestation, what they have on table, they cannot tell you. But their own is to oppress you and to steal from you what you have, and only for their own. So it is time to end the evil entity called Nigeria. Thank you for having me from here, Battle Cry TV.
Thank you, Wachineke. We bring in Ada Biafra Betty. Ada Biafra Betty, is your time to talk to Biafrans, dissect it in your own way. You may use our mother tongue. You have that privilege to use our mother tongue. We are giving it to you. Use our mother tongue to talk to our people. Let them understand what they did. Thank you.
Thank you, my Minister of Information. You are a wonderful man in your own right. Thank you so much for giving me this opportunity. Ndị be anyị ekenekwa m n'ọzọ. Ọ ga-adịrị nwoke mma, dịrị nwaanyị mma. Ife anyị bịara ebe a bụ ife anyị bịara bụ ọsọ onye agha na nwanne ya. Unu amago na kemgbe ejidere onye ndu anyị, ndị mmadụ a na-asị, oh, ndị unu na-azọ Biafra, unu na-azọ Biafra. Fa ga-achị nwụkwa n'onwe fa. Ife anwa bụ pertinent question m ga-aza kịta. Anyị ga-achịnwe onwe anyị ma ọ bụrụ na fa kwụsị ikewa anyị. Fa ji ndị gọvanọs na-ekewa anyị, jiri ndị ọha na eze na-ekewa anyị. And ana m agwa unu na era ya oge ndị okenye alụlụmanị ya na ọ gafego. But this era of our prime minister bụ a digitalized era. Anyị agafego the Rubicon. They can't drag us back again. Mana ife m si ka nkene ndị Imo in particular, which is currently Olu State, Owerri State, and Okigwe State, bụ na unu mee ka nwoke na nwanyị dị mkpa ka unu bụ. Unu efichapụgo anyị ifele n'iru. Maka na o nwee ife m ga-akọwala unu kịta, unu ga-eji mana ife a unu na-eme n'ụwa niile na-afịa. Recently, enwelu ima UN, United Nations, all over the world, na America, ebe 2 weeks ago, hold a meeting, ka vote olu the whole state, ndị ga-abụkwa continue bụrụ member, and ndị na-eme ọfụma. Ghana wee nwee 175%. Burkina Faso adịrị as big as zoo. Mana zoo nwetara only 3%. Yeah, out of the whole world, only 3 countries voted for Nigeria. Ndị China nwetara 170%. So, kedu ka fa si malụ? Ọ maka na fa na watch. So, asị m ka nkene unu na etu unu si wee ghara ịpụta. Dịka ife nji ebe anụnwa, afọ m ya na Twitter handle my PM. Ebe Hope Uzodimma kpọrọ onwe result 540,308. Kpọlụ PDP man 71,503. Kpọlụ Achọnụ onye nke Labour 64,000. So, ndị na-egosi anyị on the 11th, which was mbọsị Saturday, na-egosi anyị empty street. Fa batakwa na polling booth, fa egosi anyị empty polling booth. Onwere onye nọ there. Ka ezi ebe fa si wee nweta these numbers. Fa ji wee kpọrọ onwe fa result. Ọ ka unu wee malụ na oge prime minister bụ Simon Ekpa na-agwa unu na nwoke a akpọgolo onwe ya result. And ife dị m obi mma bụ na unu believe ya wee ghara ịpụta. Because ndị a wọtụrụ trouble unu wee nọdụ n'ụlọ mee ka esi gwa unu. Chukwu bi n'igwe ga-agọzi unu niile maka na unu fichapụla ifele n'iru. Unu afụgo nke a na-akpọ Senate President mbụ ka ezikwa afịa. Ọ sị nọ Simon Ekpa bụ gọvanọ South East. No, ife okwu na-eme na South East. And unu confirm gị by sitting at home last Saturday. Chukwu bi n'igwe ga-agọzi unu, na-agọzi unu na-aga. And ana m agwa unu na Biafra bịa unu ga-enwe ife niile unu na lak kịta, unu ga-enwe double. Ọ ga-adị mmaji kwuru mmaji. Unu ga-enwe good roads, nwee street light. Abịa lụsịalụ n'ụlọ ga-akwụ akwụ n'enu. Ya ima amazi ife iji unu eme. Lụọlụ unu ụlọ ọgwụ, lụọlụ unu school. Ife niile adị. All the embassies adị. You know? So, onye na-asị unu egezi na ntị. Kịta anụnwa nke si na ya bụ Hope Uzodinma. Udene na-eri ozu. Ọ kịta ya na ọ ga-ama ịma na oge ọ na-efisi kpakakpaka na ọsọsọ ndị ESN nọ na bush. Kịta anya na ndị BLA ga-azọti ya tinye ka ọ malụ na nwoke na ibie na-eme. Maka Hope Uzodimma bụ ofu onye. And unu lota na inu Igbo si na ofu onye siela ọha elisia. Mana ọha siela ofu onye ọma elisie. Ọha siela ofu onye. To start with, onwere ọdị oge ndị Imo ji wee vote olu Hope. No, Emeka ihe dị ọha ka ndị Imo vote olu. Emeka ji wee bụrụ number 1, Hope bụrụ number 4. So nke ọ na-alụrụgharị ka ya batakwa again. Ọ ya na ndị BLA ga-achịpụzi ya this time around. Ndị be anyị ekwusigonu m. Ya dịla unu mma, anyị dị very happy with you people. Ife a gosilu na unu na-eso ụzọ dị mma. you know, unu binyere aka n'ife Maazị Simon Ekpa kwuru, and anyị so unu n'azụ, so sie unu ike. Onye nwe anyị ga-edobe unu ndụ, dobe unu ogologo ndụ. Ife ọbụla ama eme unu, ọbara unu ama atasazi na anịcha. Ndị BLA ga-emeki sure na fachedolu unu. Ka m kwụsịzi ebe a. Thank you, my minister.
Thank you, Ada BIAFRA, for doing the needful. We now take it over to Ada BIAFRA from Chicago. You have the mic. Ada BIAFRA from Chicago. If you don't mind, you can still go with the same gear in our mother tongue. You can code mix and code switch when you want. That is switching from our mother tongue to English and whichever grammar you prefer to use. Speak to our people. Let them understand what we have done. Thank you.
Igbo kwenu mma nu ụmụ Biafra ndewonu. Ada Biafra abịakwa n'ọzọ. Nwa ada na-asụ Igbo na-ede Igbo ede. Ya dịla onye ukwu, ya dịla onye nta, ya dịla ikwu, ya dịla ibe na mma. Nke onye chiri ya zelụnụ. Ahụrụ m onye niile. Wee na-asị ihe anyị ga-eri ga-abịa, nke ga-eri ya agaghị abịa. N'ikpeazụ a, na nke ikpeazụ a, ka anyị na-agwa onye ọbụla onwe nke ị na-eme. Gbado anya, ihe ị na-eme dị mma, jidesie ya ike. Mana onwe nke ị na-eme na-adịghị mma, nwanne m nwanna m, tụhapụ ya. Tụhapụ ya, na nwere onwe abụkwanụ ụmụ anyị na ụmụ anyị ka anyị na-azọ. Anyị anaghị azụ ya maka anyị nwa jigolo afụ wee yiri uwe. Onye ọbụla ị hụrụ na obodo a kpọrọ obodo ụmụ anụmanụ taa, onweghị onye ihu na-ata amụ, ma onye ukwu ma onye nta, ivunu ma ndị isi na ana nwanụ ahụ afọ ha, ka o nwere onye na-abụ oje ego mmanụ fuel ka mmanụ ọkụ. O nwere onye a na-elesi ego 5, lesi onye nke ọzọ ego 15. Mba, na onye ọbụla na-ego ya otu, ka ọ dịba oke, ka ọ dịba ogene, ka ọ na-afịọ n'ihu, ka ọ na-afịọ n'azụ. So ka anyị na-ekwu nke a, ka anyị na-ekwu nke ọzọ, wee na-ekene ụmụnna anyị ndị kwudosiri ike n'ihe anyị na-eme, ndị ji ndị a na mkpụrụ amụ, ndị ji ha na mkpụrụ njọkọ. Jidenu ka unu ji, ọkwanụ mmadụ ka eji aka. A sị na gidigidi bụ ugwu eze, anyụkọta mamịrị ọnụ ome gịnị, ọgba anụ ụfụfụ. Akpa ọhụụ na-abọ bụ nkụtụkọ nkụtụkọ. Ọ ya ka m ji ewenilu unu aka enu, ọkacha ndị nọ n'ala Igbo, ọkacha ndị nọ na Biafra land, ọkacha ndị nọ na be anyị, ndị na-eme ya ka ọ bụrụ ịgba, ndị jidelu ndị a na-egwe ha ngweta ngwe. Ị na-ene n'ihe anyị na-eme, na-ekesa ya, na-atụsa ya, na-atụnye aka enu, na-atụsara ya ndị niile, ma ọ bụ nke akpọ n'efere mba ụgbọ ọbụla, na-atụsa ya ka ha maa na ya anaghị ana azụ. Ịnaghachi azụ bụ ọnwụ, ịga n'ihu bụ gịnị, ndụ. Tinye nna anyị aka, sonye n'ihe anyị na-eme. Egwu m ga-agụla ụnụ bụ tinye aha gị n'akwụkwọ nke ndụ, tinye aha gị n'akwụkwọ nnwere onwe, tinye aha gị n'akwụkwọ Biafra. Biafra ga-adị 5 5 5. Onye isi ya na-awa aja, onye isi anyị na-awa aja, nke ya ka ọ ga-eji chụ. Ọchụ nwa ọkụkọ nwekwa na ada nwa ọkụkọ nwe gịnị, nwe ọsọ. Anyị ga-ana maka na ugo gbuzuo ome gịnị, ọchake. Ụna ka anyị nọ n'enu ya. Anyị anaghị ene anya n'azụ. Onye na-anya n'azụ, mmọnwụ anyị na-eme gịnị, na-aga na iro. Onye nekwa anya n'azụ, mmọnwụ anyị eme gịnị, awa ya zam apịa ya ịtarị. Ụna ka anyị nọ n'enu ya. Egwu ụna abụkwanụ n'ikpeazụ ka anyị nọ na ya. Ịma nọ mgbe ihe na-ebi ka ọ na-ara ahụ, mana jidenu ka unu ji. Onye nụ ya ka arụ nwanne ya. Biafra na-abịa. Gee ha na ntị naanị, tọ ntị naanị. Onwe ihe ọbụla ị nụrụ pụtalụ onye odogwu anyị, prime minista anyị, onye na-ekwuchitere anyị ọnụ anyị, onwe ha n'ihe hụrụ o kwuru, tụsaa ya ebe ọbụla, kesaa ozi ahụ ozigbo egbu n'oge wee kesị ya, kee ya ebe niile, ma ndị anaghị anụ ihe. Biafra bụkwana nke m na gị, na ọ bụ ọsọ nke m. ọ bụghị ndị a na-egbu n'ụlọ ozu niile ebukọtara kịta ndị niile na-ede lata na-akpọ ndị Finland o nwere onye ịnụrụ onu ya ka ha na-ede na-akpọ Finland na-akpọ ebe niile na Nọvemba o nwere onye ịnụrụ kpọrụnụ sinsi a ebutere ozu mmadụ ohu na one Bianca Ojukwu ekwukwana na enwere ebe ozu nderi amama na-esi akpa ya 382 corpses in Anambra State. Onweghị onye dere petition. Nke obi gburukwa ka anyị na-ezu agụrụ na-ezu n'ọka. Onweghị onye kwuru okwu ya. Ihe niile abụkwa ọgọdọ mmadụ ka gịnị ka ewu na-ata. Ọgọdọ mmadụ ka ewu na-ata. Ka o meghe na be gị tata. Ọ be mmadụ ka o mere. And ha niile bụ ụmụnna anyị. And ọ mwepụ ka ọ bụ ụlọ anyị ọ bụghị ntinye. So tinyekwala anyị aka n'akara www.ipobinusa.org/donate. Ị ga-egotela anyị granọt na anyị chọrọ ịta n'ahụ ekerenụ. Anyị chọrọ n'ụkwụ ụmụnna anyị nwee akpụkpọ ụkwụ agwọ atagbuo ha n'ime ọhịa. Ụmụazị a na-achụ ndị Fulani ka o nwere onye hụtụgolu ebe ebube agụ na-achụ ndị Fulani n'ime ọhịa. Onwe onye hụgolu ya dee ya n'ebe ọ na-ede uche nke onwe. Dee ya n'uche nke onwe na ọ bụrụ na o nweghị ebe ị hụrụ ka ndị ebube mọnki na-achụ Fulani. O nwere ebe ifugolu ka Andy Ubatogs na-achụ Fulani. Ọkwa ESN anyị, ọkwa ọkaibe BLA anyị, ọha nwa na-enye ha ọsọ. Ewezuga ha, megodi n'uche gị, chegodi ka ana Igbo gara ịdị taa na o wezuga ndị a BLA na ESN. Arụ aka megon ebe niile aka abụgo ntela. Kenelu nwoke a odogwu Simon Ekpa. O kwesịrị ka onye ọbụla tinye enyonyo ya n'azụ n'akụkụ biya. Ọ bụrụ na ị na-ene na anyị jee chọọ ebe ị ga-eweta ya debe ọ dịrị n'azụ gị. Ma nke Nnamdi Kanu kwesịrị ịdị n'azụ gị n'ebe a. Maka na ha bụ Chineke anyị hụrụ anya. Ha nwa bụ okike abịa ma wetalụ ka ọ nọchitela anyị. Unu a na-achọkwa nke unu na-eche mgbe o ya eji bịa. Mana nke a m hụrụ anya kịta ka m kwenyere nọ nke bịara ịzọ m. Ya gazienụ. Ndewonu.
Thank you, Ada Biafra. Before we go to our next speaker, let's take a break.
The governor of the state himself obeys the sit at home on Monday, and then the civil servants that work in government house obey the sit at home, and government shut down on Mondays. It means the real governor of Southeast is Simon Ekpa, ruling the Southeast from Finland.
Welcome back, welcome back. He is not just a governor, but he is the superior, indomitable prime minister of the Biafran people. You kidnap Mazi Nnamdi Kanu thinking that there will be nobody to keep the fire burning and to keep the flag flying above sea level. There you have unveiled another venomous man, which Ukukike had prepared for this very time. God bless the day he was born, and God bless the day Oyendu was brought to this planet Earth, and the season that surrounded his birth. And that very womb that gave birth to him, blessed is that womb. Because without that womb, all of us would have been long gone in the hands of the Fulani terrorists. So we thank the Biafran people. Welcome back. This is the BRGIE media reaching you from the Biafran Republic Government in Exile headquarters in Baltimore. We salute you all and we say hit the like button and share as we continue on the awareness of the Biafran people. Here we bring the Deputy Information Minister of the Biafran people to the stage. Pastor Vam 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 dissects what the government of Biafra have done by destroying the shambles that they called One Nigeria. A lot of things ensued during that time. And one thing to mention is that we did not shoot one gun at the election ground, but all Biafrans were playing football in the city of Biafra land. So explain to Biafra lands in very simple terms how and what we have achieved with this simplistic nature of no elections in Imo State.
Thank you, my minister, and everyone in the house. All protocol duly observed. I want to greet you. Thank you for displaying that picture. My prime minister is just the highest savage in this world. He knows how to give it to them. He said, look at them. He just, I saw this picture. This is a picture worth many, many words. Picture worth many, many words. And you can see, as a result of what Biafrans did on Saturday, this is what these ones have turned themselves into. Look at them, threatening INEC. They are threatening INEC. Ask me now, these people, are they as strong as Peter Obi? Are they as powerful as Dati, Mohammed Dati? Who are these Afonshi now that are coming out to threaten INEC? After Mazinam Dekano told them that leave these people. INEC are the people that will tell you who will lead you. Ask these idiots that came out to run for election with the Lenerios. Did the Lenerios win election anywhere before? That is the time for you to know how evil and how dishonest these people are. 4 years ago, somebody that did not win any election, he came forth and he was declared the leader and he became governor there. They didn't do anything. This Afonshi did not do anything. They waited for after 4 years. That they came. They think they can remove somebody that INEC put. After we have told them, giving them every evidence and proof that, look, you people are just trying to draw us back. Biafra land belongs to us. And every day, every Monday, every 3 days sit at home, every 1 week sit at home, every 2 weeks sit at home, every curfew, Biafrans have proved it to them that we are in charge. And all these Afonshi, they still came out. Look at them now. Look at how they have turned themselves into. Because of community, I told me so. But I am very sure that no Nigeria may Fuaka. I'm very, very sure that no Nigeria may that. And now they are here. Look at them. And now Biafrans have spoken. Instead of them to look at the clock and see that the clock has gone far away from them, for them to advise themselves, and if there is any resources they have, put it together and put a support, a solid support behind the Biafra government, who is now in charge. But if there is any leadership ambition they have, and they want to, do well for Biafra, if they really have any interest for governance, then they will do it under Biafran government in exile. That will now, transcend into government at home, because right now, as we are building the de facto government, these are the people that are supposed to be making sure that, look, everything about Biafra comes to limelight. But look at them. After they were ridiculed and disgraced on Saturday, now they are coming. Look at them. So Biafrans, if these things you are seeing now cannot already convince you that you are out of the zoo, that Biafra land has been declared the land of God, the land of heaven, that the finger of Chukwokika Biama is already upon Biafra, and that Biafra have only one government now, which is the Biafra government, the de facto government in home front and the government in exile. We are the ones in charge. And everybody that doesn't fall under this umbrella, I tell you, you are just, destroying your destiny and destroying your life. You see the army, you see the powerful army that we have on ground. Even the zoo cannot boast of it. You see the water we are giving them. Every day you see it. You see our prime minister posting it every day. You see everything happening under your nose. And yet, you are gallivanting, threatening INEC, saying you need mandate back. You want a government under Nigeria. In Biafra land, Biafrans, I just want to appreciate every one of you. You have done your land proud, and you have done yourself proud. It is not we you did proud. You did yourself proud because you stood your ground, defended your ground, and made the whole world know that, look, away with Nigeria and welcome to Biafra. And very soon, the flags will be flying all over Biafra land. And as we continue the legitimization, I am telling you, it is time for you to bring in your expertise. Whatever it is you have to bring to the table, get in touch, bring it, and let us work together and get this job done. We'll finish it. Remember, we started finishing them from Finland, we sank them in Helsinki, and now the reality is coming to bear. Thank you very much. I hang my microphone here. Thank you.
Thank you, Mwachineke. Minister 247, the man with the name 247. You say you use your salary where they pay you, take baba your hair. Or whether I get born in Tokam. So as you come find today, after you use your salary where take baba the hair, and you rub the best cream for the hair. I mean, give it to them what they do. Welcome to the studio.
I greet you. I greet you, Biafrans. I greet all of you, anywhere you dare, anywhere you are. I greet all of you in the name of Chukwu Kikabiama. Una well done. All the honorables in the studio, I greet all of you. I want to be, I don't tell you this eye where they take look me like this. I don't know the kind eye. It just they look me like person waiting for meat for soup. That eye, if I say many times, I say, what is this one? They look me like this now. Yeah.
I beg leave my profile. Azua, they give that warning eye.
It just they look like person where I see you, I they catch you. Well done, and I can see Pastor Rose. Ada Biafra, I greet you. Maze Baba.
Thank you.
Maze Sonny, I greet you. Betty, I greet you. Battle Cry, I greet you. Shooks, I greet all of you. Biafrans, Atwale. Make gonna remember, say our leader, we never see him. So that thing where they pursue us, is it they pursue us, and we no go stop running. We go there run until we get to a safer place. And I want us to know that our Prime Minister is at work 247. He know the rest. He the waka up and down to make sure say this freedom come. I can't the talk say he get something will happen. I can't see the video where Tinubu say for you to get president, for you to get politician or whatever, for you to get in politics, they don't serve you winner or victory in the restaurant. It's not a la carte. You have to be convicted, grab it, snatch it, run with it. I can't turn them again upside down and say now freedom, nobody they give you. You can't get it from anywhere. You can't get it by pleading, by being holy. You are not going to get it from the house of God where you will pray and fast for and pray in tongue and go to mouth. No. You have to fight for it. You have to get the freedom. You have to snatch your freedom. And you have to run with your freedom. Nobody gives it to you. And I want us to know that Like the other video I watched, she said that the power is on the side of the oppressors. That is why you must know that your oppressors are not your friends, they are your enemies. And you must make them understand that you now know and see them and recognize them as your own enemy. If not, they will still visit you with 1 cup of rice and 2 sachets of Indomie. Or give you 1 bucket where they draw themselves or their wife and children inside. Or they draw the logo of their party. I want make we understand, say, this freedom wey they look for, nobody go give you. Now you go fight, now you go take them. So I greet you, Biafrans, mostly those in whole land. I greet all of you. I love you all. I respect you all. I honor you all. Thank you all for being part of this program today. And those in whole land, I thank you all for sitting at home. Una do well today. Every day, the sit at home, they increase. The power, they increase. The power, they multiply. I thank all of you. And all those who will go for election, I thank all of you for going there to experience and to understand that one Nigeria can never stop happening to anybody that tries with it. No time. One Nigeria, it can never stop happening. One Nigeria is the only thing that is working in Nigeria. Whether you have light to you, whether you don't get light to you, whether night day, whether dark day, one Nigeria is working perfectly. And it will continue to happen to everybody we want to apply or associate with Nigeria. What Nigeria must happen to them? We see many people where fall. We see many people where stand. We see them where wear uniform, where they beat. We see many things. You see, even the one where saying be special advisor, they naked them. Indignity don't work. A wife, and they ask myself, waiting a wife and the children go, they tell themselves, their papa, where they go for ambulance, where they play tote. Now, indignity, all of them don't go. Now, ambulance, I call them, because no ambulance, they carry people, they do poppy. So, I want to make we know, say, Nigeria, one Nigeria, you know, they ever stop that happen to people. Biafrans don't prove, say, they are willing, they are ready. They are ever ready, say they won't go home. They are tired of being in Nigeria. Madison, I just put one film there, one video there. If you put that video, you go see that this is a video from one Nigeria television authority. They are telling you that the results Hope Uzodinma published, they don't know where he got it from. The places you have one person, they tell you say na 500 person they there. Where no people there. All of us who watch the video now, where the person they ask, waiting to happen now, where are the people? I beg you, let the people come out. It's 12 o'clock, it's 1 o'clock, nobody is coming out. Where are the people? All those places we saw nobody, people they there. Make I put the video, make on watch them on herself.
Now, nothing else but elections today. So let's start from Imo State. From IREN, Independent Result Election Viewing Portal. Look at this polling unit. We have 5 accredited voters, but at the end of the day, how many persons voted? 49 voted, and of that, 41 persons voted for the APC. Akuga, as my friends in the Southeast will put it, had just 1. Labour Party 3, PDP 2, ZLP had 1. Like we have about 4 of them. If we proceed just like this, that number of persons that voted, if you proceed in the next slide. Yes, thank you. So at this polling unit 2, just 10 persons were accredited to vote, but at the end of the day, we had 927 persons voting for just the ruling party, APC, and then Labour Party would have 19, PDP 12, and just like that. And another one here is secondary school, tech school in this polling unit was expecting 83 persons to vote, but we had a total of 479, and of the 479, APC had 459, and then the other parties had to share 20 voters amongst themselves. Let's see what more. Okay, at this place of 4 Umweke Hall, 73 persons were accredited to vote, but just the party had 599, and I hope that you could see along those places that I highlighted. So that was just the case, and I don't know if at this point, maybe electronic voting will just do at this point, because the system should be able to say no from the 6th voter. Like, this system is expecting just 5 persons to vote. We cannot have the 6th person, but it is what it is, and we were. Now let's just go back to Saturday. I have meshed most of the happenings from the 3 states into a minute 14 seconds video. So let's just refresh our memories before we go to Imo State.
Why is INEC? This is an election. We don't start an election. It's supposed to be planned. See, this election cannot hold. We cannot accept it. You people are just coming to rob us again. This is not producing like you people don't believe it. No, we can't take it.
Open 1 or 2. The policemen will be want us to go and vote. We will be standing here for past 1 hour. With our member. The people said that we must pay him before we go. So take note.
Look at him. He came to snatch. Look at him. A policeman. A policeman. He came to snatch.
All right, for the policeman, I know that Adejobi has said on his Twitter account that the police would look into that and investigate if actually that is one of their men, or just impose it as one of them. Now, still in Imo State, Labour Party agent for the off-season governorship election, Callistus Ehi Jaguar, was beaten up and bundled out of the collation center by his mates on Sunday for alleged disturbance. This is because he consistently objected to the results collated from the local government areas, saying the ones brought before the state collation center were different from what was on the IREV. Now, he demanded that collation be suspended for amendment of the varying results, but he was shut down by the returning officer for the election, who is Professor Abayomi Fashino. Fashino said it is not in his job description to receive petition.
Why are we in a hurry to start on collation? We then move on, if we stand down for 2 hours, and at least look at the collation research sheet. It's intact. I got put it out. So let's go ahead, please. Please. Thank you. We are destroying the collation of this election, please. Please, you can't destroy this election.
All right, so that was an agent of the Labour Party in Imo State over the weekend. In reaction to this, Aisha Yusufu says nobody saw EndSARS protests coming. Nobody will see the next uprising coming. Sadly, it might end up being violent. There is a simmering anger fueled by the impunity and brazenness of the corrupt politicians and rulers who have rigged their way into power. Nobody will be spared. Also in reaction, Stan Unana says Labour Party should learn grassroots politics, but Victor is saying it in clear terms, Labour Party should learn from that what grassroots politics is about? I doubt. Olumaiti says, this is not good at all. With the situation of Nigeria, I don't expect APC to win with this kind of margin. That's the reaction to the results that have been declared so far. For Goa, it says police officers were there watching quietly while someone was being manhandled. Was it the duty of party agents to ensure law and order? Where is the right to protest? Hold a contrary opinion. And then for this user frontman, it says you can't disrupt an ongoing coalition. You raise your objection and secure your evidence. However, it should have been escorted out by security personnel and not assaulted on live television. Disruption wouldn't change the outcome, only the law can. And then let's go over to Kogi State now, where INEC has.
Kogi State in the same thing anyway. The same thing, no difference. The same, where was it, Sonny?
Exactly. We don't need to come and be playing those nonsense.
No, we know they play Kogi State. Why I bring this video now? Make we see how foolish some people be. You talk. They beat you out of the place. You ask questions, they beat you out of the place. You want to go and vote, police say make you pay money before you go pass. Where we see that the shout to nobody there here, only 5 people were accredited. At the end, you will get 500, 5,000, 100,000. When you hear our prime minister, that thing in Finland, where to pass all of you, where they call a short man. That boy in that one where one crazy with the Germany. Now very short boy you, but they call our PM short boy. So what are they say? Our PM Mutoka say they don't write the exam finish. The result of the exam, they don't bring them, they don't keep them. Now just make Saturday come, they go tell you who carry first and then who carry last. Kuma Labour Party they talk say even where we show say that only us who vote, nobody vote for APC. That place now we fail, APC win. Yet you see that one where get one hand, where carry belly like you wear now. It be like say those people where their belly be like saying sand them pour inside. They behave like the same thing. They behave the same thing. They carry belly, keep their belly one for one side. If they hear it, they want go fight for election. What if they want to do? Now to distract, still they distract people. Biafras. Their job not to distract you. To distract everybody we agree. And I want to make all of us know, say, they cannot give you anything. I see Ugochine also yesterday in the chat. We no go agree. We are going to court. Da. Whoa. Hello, no. What else they talk? At last, you cannot do anything. You no go achieve anything. You go just shout to finish. Expose them, finish. You go keep quiet. Ugochi in a way they don't say you go expose everything. You go expose also them. You see Koro police tell you say another police come with chinas and one day come tell them make they collect their gun, disarm them. Koro for broad daylight. Police, a civilian, give police order to disarm another police. They do them, you don't do anything. Police come your house, you see them for camera, you show the whole world. Say that police come burn your house, police come kill your uncle, you get them for camera. What do you do? Nothing. You get justice, and after vote you go come get justice. Our people say the person will not know where they start the vitamin, no go know where he stop. Don't go and vote. No be say the result no will come out like our PM told you. Our PM said that the result has been printed. The result of this exam, where the hope was on them and they carry first, even if you no go class, and I they win, now they carry first position. Whether he go school, he no go school. Whether he attend class, he no attend class. Whether now he must be number 1 for class, and now it happen. He don't pass. He don't win. All of them they fail. When I say they don't write the result, they don't manipulate them the way. For over 1 year ago, they have paid people. Somebody go ask question, they say, carry and come out, they carry and come out. Somebody go ask, they go, beat them out, they beat them out. Somebody want to talk, beat them in, they beat them in. Still tomorrow, somebody want to go and vote. I don't know what is wrong with our people. I just don't know. You no get choice any other place. You no get hope any other place other than to trust in Biafra. That's your energy. Come back with it. That remaining one, bring and come back. The same way we have some efulefus, just few, like 1% of efulefu that went to support one Nigeria, and the one Nigeria happened to them. It's the same way. I've been saying it. Make you notice, say if they say na referendum now, vote if you want Nigeria. You go see some efulefu when go vote to say they love one Nigeria. They there. So I want everybody to know that this Biafra, no be everybody go enter inside. Some people go use their hands say they know one Biafra. And they tell you the truth. So the only thing why I go tell us we say the world don't consist say Biafrans are no longer interested in anything Nigeria again. They don't see them, they don't witness them, they don't understand them. So no Biafra is interested. If 98% of Biafrans did not show up for this election, imagine the whole of Odimo. You say you win an election, despite it's manipulated already. You win an election with 500,000 votes. 500,000 votes. Is it not a shame? It's very a shameful result even. They are not supposed to say it. So the world have come to realize and they see it that we are willing to go. We are ready to go. That's the most important thing. So waiting with they do. In the enter on our banye, on our banyo fuma, well done our PM. We greet you.
Okay. Mazugo, thank you for that piece. And before we go to Pastor Rose, let us still connect another point for Biafrans to understand something here.
Mr. Ibabu, we have our correspondent Central to bring us updates. Darren, what's new from Owerri Central?
Yeah, Bukola, of course, I've been following updates as well from East and what's going on in West with some of my colleagues there. I'm right here in Uzi Primary School in Owerri Municipal. The day started really slow here, polling unit, and it hasn't picked up. Again, look at it, it's 12 o'clock, and most of the INEC officials, adult officials, are just sitting and waiting for 2:30 when polls will close, and probably they will start the sorting and counting because again, we've been speaking to people who said they cannot really give reasons why there's political apathy, especially if you're referring to this primary school. I've also gone round the municipal, so many polling units. This is supposed to be one of the busiest in this particular area, and if this is the busiest around this time, it's not like you've had any queue since the polls opened at 8:30. What we've been having people trickling in, once or two persons at a time, and with officials attending to them. I've also had a conversation with the officials, so I think the camera is capturing them at the moment, so nobody's approaching them, and that gives you an idea, because again, we can only just wait for what the numbers would eventually tell us at the end of the poll. Out of the more than 2.3 million people who picked up their PVCs and who are eligible to vote in this election. Let's see what the numbers will tell us when the numbers start coming in, when they start counting the votes. But to go, I have seen around moving from one polling unit to the other in Owerri Municipal, the turnout has been far from impressive, Bukola.
That's a surprise. It's supposed to be the capital. But I wonder if you've had cause to interact with some of the people there to find the reason for the seeming lack of interest.
Yes, I've actually chatted with a few persons who have come in. Some of them said there might have been a reason why people are staying back. A voter who I chatted with earlier, I recorded that. He said maybe some people have lost trust in the entire process. That is his own on the matter. But someone else I chatted with said he was hoping that by the time that conversation happened around, say, 9 o'clock, 10 o'clock, he was hoping that things would pick up. But again, less than 2 or 3 hours to the end of this particular process, the voting process, and that is what I just want everyone who is watching right now just to have a feel of what is going on. This particular primary school has 7 polling units, like I mentioned. It's Uzi Ward 4 in Owerri Municipal, and again, the turnout has been so low. Bukola.
And what's security been like since the commencement of voting in that area, and indeed the Owerri Municipal, where you have monitored?
Yeah, the security situation here has been quite really good, because again, I made sure that I walked from point A to point B, and even interacting with some of the security officials who would not be able to speak on camera. But we've not heard or pretty much heard anything from any report or anything. Any worry. People have been moving around, and one other thing that has to do with security is that, or maybe apathy, so to say, is the fact that a lot of youths, every street you turn to in Owerri Municipal, youths are playing football. So it's like the feast today for a football match. So every street there is, you will see them. To an extent, if that's a good thing, that to an extent there's a level of security, because if there's been gunshots, you won't see anyone on the place. It speaks to the apathy, so to say, Bukola.
Indeed, Dari, it's a surprise, but it's still 2 hours to the end of voting time. A little over 2 hours. We hope that things change and there'll be more updates that you can share before that time. Our correspondent Dari Duwu reporting from Owerri Municipal to be presented.
I beg internet allow me to unmute myself. So, Biafrans were playing football in the street of Biafra land. When they say there is election, but we are having a football match.
There's the football.
In the entirety of Biafra land, Biafra youth were playing football. And when they say they are supposed to do election, they did not see people. The INEC officials were moving to and fro looking for who to come and do election. Nobody came to do election in Owerri province. And this is 2 hours to go. And yet, nothing happened. Pastor Rose, I beg, carry this matter talk. You don't hear the video. That video alone has explained many things. That video also speaks about security. That Biafra Republic government in exile have used their legitimacy to impose security in Imo State against the killing of Biafrans. Because if there was no security, Biafrans would have been massacred. Pastor Rose, carry this mic, I beg. Talk them your own way. They will.
They were my honorable minister. They were my comrades.
Ndewo, my deputy minister. Ndewo, 247, my man. Ndewo, madam, my sisters. And Ndewo, Biafra. I want to appreciate this opportunity to say thank you for all the good work you people have done in Biafra land. Indeed, I want to say, may Chukwu Okike Abiama bless you all. Ndewo ESM, thank you. Ndewo BLA. Ndewo our Mazi, the finisher, Mr. Prime Minister Samuel Njoko G, like what I always say, I call him. Thank you for this opportunity you have given us to let the world know that we can make it. I am a witness in Finland. They didn't tell me. Agwa mi agwa, anom gedegba ebe ahụ, esom ga, ahụrụ m, akọnkarị m. I got it. And people say that we lived on heaven and earth. I was one of the ones that my father, my grandfather, when people are coming, they'll call them from farm. We will sit down and eat. That's what I saw in Finland. Then I remember we are ready to take Biafra. And I want to appreciate this is our heroes, Ojukwu, Effiong, our leader, Mazi Nnamdi Kanu, and our able Prime Minister, Mazi Simon Ekpa, and the Brgie. I appreciate everyone. Because without you people, this could have not happened. Without how you have stand for this struggle. When they took our leader, Mazi Nnamdi Kanu, they have took without knowing that God have already ordained him to ordain Mazi Simon Ekpa. That he even encouraged us to go and watch him, to go and listen in, because he's taking us to a new dimension, which one of us are the part of it. And I want to say, indeed, what a great day. Mazi Simon, may your Chukwu continue to protect you. May you continue to stand for Biafra. You are the Joshua of our time. And we know that the end of this Janjaweed has come. What happened to Imo? They should know that it's not a bed of roses now. That now indeed Biafra has come to take what belongs to them. Mazi, like you showed this video, the whole Biafra will see that, you see, that it is because of this BLA, Biafran army, that stand as a security. We don't want anything because years upon years, since 1967 till today, they say, let us go political way. We have been, how many politicians that have gone? How many Ohaneze Ndigbo? How many governors? What have they bring? Nothing, is zero. Is to suffer his people, the money or the location they will give them. Either they use it to victimize his people and destroy and take their children to abroad and make them to be a drug addict and become a wayward because it is not their wealth. Or they use it to destroy their self. And you have seen that, you see from Kogi, these 3 elections, you see that everything was flop up. Nothing. Have you seen Hope Uzodinma? It's in Abuja that is now welcoming his own victory. Have you seen what is happening our people, Biafrans? And I want to thank you for what you did Saturday. This sit at home, this 4-day sit at home, it was a great indeed that the world have seen that Biafran has come to stay and we are not going back. I know that the politicians, Ohaneze Ndigbo, the governor, they have started packing their load because they have to go back to that country they say they belongs to. We don't need them. And I don't think they need their self there, because if they come, we are going to treat them Biafra VIP. You understand? Because they are the one holding this for long. Now, the people has taken their votes and told them no more, and they take it and they put it in the trash. And I want to use this to speak Igbo, our broken English for our people who know they hear this language. Make I just pieces and for you to greet you, to say thank you for standing for this. Make papa, make my pikin, make my brother, my sister wait for Saturday. Where obey this order. No say this order where we they give. I know say it. I know say this order. You people go receive her. Why? Because we they bring you good news. You see, as we dey here, like today, we see as we dey here, we know our right. We want you to know your right, so that time you see, as you know your right, you see they recognize them. You know your right. Say if you sit for house, no man go come carry gun shoot you. If you say you know they go anywhere, that money where you go take, where they go give you, you see say you no collect them. You see say you sit for house, anybody can shoot you? No. And that is why when we go for that Finland where we go there, go fight for your battle. We go there, go stand. We go there, go say, whether die, whether we don't come out. As you people there, they struggle for that Biafra line. We go there for abroad. We go there for Obodo Yibo. We go there for Obodo Yibo. They struggle, make we get this Biafra. And that's why we come today. And today will be Monday. You people don't do another big thing. You people don't sit down for Mazi Nnamdi Kanu make it come. You people don't sit down and say, make Biafra come. Say that now you people go vote. Now you people stand. Now you people believe say Biafra go come. Waiting because now waiting our prime minister. Where be that boy where they say na that boy? They don't see say no be that boy. Where they say na him be the governor now. They don't even take their mouth confess and say na him. Na him now they talk. Na him they talk. He they talk, he they do. Now where we come say, make we sister, brother, come here, come appreciate you, come thank you well. Come say everyone from the Koso region, from Calabar, from our brothers all over Biafra land, say thank you. May Chuko Kika Biama, Unsong, may he continue to bless you. We no go leave. We don't come. Our God now, peace, unity, progress, and equity. Now we can't carry for this domot, and I make where we say we don't come, Biafra don't come. Everything there for your hand. They don't create state for everybody. Make you go see who try and be your state where you go time. They hear waiting our PM they talk. Make you they listen so that when they talk, you go know the time to sit at home. Don't worry. Hungry will catch you today. Tomorrow you no go catch you. Fear will catch you today. Tomorrow fear no go catch you. Light where you no get today. Tomorrow that light where you go come. That hospital where you go, where you go they look for money, make you take yourself. We go bring and come. Everything go there naf. Go you no get money, you go say how I wish. That one you go as how you do. That anything where you won't go work. Any work where you want, where you go, don't go school for. That thing we won't bring you. When I make we there for this thing, we can't stand gidigba with my brother where they call media team. Now we can't carry and can't say, today we no go leave you. As you people no leave us for Biafra land, you can't stand. We salute you. Thank you, my comrade. Thank you for this. God bless you. Thank you, Biafra. We love you.
Hey, listen, don't come
Thank
out.
you.
Don't come out.
My honorable, over to you.
Thank you. Network is delaying, so that's why it takes time to unmute. Thank you, Pastor Rose, for giving it the way it is, raw and plain. We see Nikki is no more there. Maybe our network has been so bad. So we see.
Mazi, abeg, help me talk about this thing. Make they know say we dey remember am. Our Mazi Ifyo, abeg, make they know say we dey together. Abeg, for the sake of this seat at home, I appreciate everyone.
Thank you. Thank you. That flyer will be everywhere in no time. We have another big engine in the house. The engine that has made some people to go and jam their heads on the wall. Because of this engine of Biafra here, some people has hawk transformer and they die. They get electrocuted because of this engine here. Because of this very engine, some people don't run, go enter road when caterpillar, they move. And the caterpillar crush them. They say this engine come and scatter this and do this and do that. But at the mention of this engine, they are falling one by one. Hey, Sisu Warrior Queen, we salute you. You did there or your picture did there? If now you did there, carry this mic. You no pata for the Biafran people. Sisu Warrior Queen, you did there?
I did hear, oh, now they hear me.
We dey hear you, fire on. Sisu Warrior Queen.
We dey hear you, darling.
Hey, Pastor Rose, I greet you. I greet all the Ada in this platform, because we are all one. All the women in this struggle, we are all one. We are one.
Women.
We are, yes, women, yes. Thank you very much. Thank you. I greet everybody. I greet my beautiful sister, Obi Chicago, and every other. I also greet all my brothers in this platform, my wonderful brothers. We go 247. I greet you. I always salute. Yes, so Minister for Information, I greet you. Hey, Shanke mio fratello, Pastor Van. I always salute to everybody. We don't come again, oh, we don't come again. Come celebrate as what did they call them? Hopeless Unzodimba, they celebrate it dead. You know, say they get one parable where they talk for Benin. Where Agahu, I mean of Vioma. So you can't view when this man singer one he say you can't view oh Agahu mean of Vioma, you know. Chris somebody like that. I don't forget the name of the musician where he don't died. He died very young because of the evil of Nigeria. So he said he won't cry himself, because if person died, they know see who goes crying. Now that all place they celebrate his funeral. If you don't know, make you know. That celebration where they celebrate that victory. Now in funeral, because if he know say if he die, he go die like shiki, and they go bury him like shiki, like rats. Nobody will come bury him. They will bury him like rats. I been a Fulani terrorists when they walk follow, I go come bury, give a befitted burial. No, of course. So I just want to take this opportunity to tell you now. To thank my brothers and sisters, my mothers, fathers that sit down for house, that on the level when they don't take and delegitimize Nigeria, say no more election. If to say some fool, that one when he escaped death, that one after he escaped death, he not still get sense. If to say they get sense, therefore say since INEC they don't sell their soul, they don't sell their soul to devil. The devil, because they tell you say maybe they pray fast and pray for Nigeria. Forget to the devil what you got for Nigeria na APC. Political parties, all the politicians, all of them, including idiots. Now one of the devil where they disturb you for Nigeria. Not be that devil where they write for Bible. No. The devil where they disturb you, where they owe your destiny, where they destroy everything, where you were finish school, you don't see work. Somebody they burn your certificate. That devil. Now Nigeria politicians, all of them from A to Z, no one to be bringing out, and all the traditional rulers, because the traditional rulers they have become a political traditional rulers. That is what they have become. There is no more sincere traditional rulers again. They are the one standing behind all these politicians, doing all sorts of evil, deceiving the indigenous people to do what they're not supposed to do. But enough is enough. How long una go dey suffer? How long una go you go start for poly unit? They carry poverty validation card. How long you go continue to validate your poverty? That is the example our brothers and sisters in Okigwe, Owerri, and Olu state in Biafra land, old Imo state in the zoo in Nigeria. That is what they just demonstrate. That they don't want to validate their poverty again. They don't want to validate their killers again. Because Hope Uzodingba was in the a day or 2 days before the election. He was in Abuja where their leader, the guy of the criminal, when they welcome them, they give the flag, where they will come to sample, where they will take you tomorrow. And he said they pay all the workers. If they do this, all the workers, yes, I agree to that statement of hopeless. If they pay all the workers, we know will be workers. Ebubeago, what do they call them? Those tiger base. Now they'll be hopeless workers. Those ones that have been killing our youth in Imo State, in the old Imo State. Those ones that have been rendering our mothers and fathers homeless. Those ones that have been working with the Nigeria terrorist government, army, that have been bombing the house of innocent civilians. They are the ones, they have been collecting money from salary from hopeless. Uzodinjo, Uzodewu, Uzodingba. He make a very good statement there. His workers have been collecting salary. Yes, his workers. Those ones, his killer squad. Those terrorists that he have gathered, that have been killing people, killing the youth. So, my brothers and sisters, I say thank you once again. My mothers, my fathers, in the old Imo State. Thank you for sitting at home. Those are our brothers who in Day Street, they play ball. Thank you for playing ball. Those who even cook that nya pepper soup, they listen to our advice. Hey, they all prepare that good nya pepper soup with chicken. They call the shopper and the flazer. If to say they come out, you see what happened for Kogi State. You get one video where I see yesterday night. Election. They don't do election in Nigeria terrorist zone. What they do is war. Just ordinary local government election. That they shoot gun, they fight war, they kill people. Anyhow, I see a mother that was crying on top of his son that they have killed. NYC student, NYC. They shoot them. A Nigeria terrorist army, they shoot them. They even stand near them. They even stand near them when they don't shoot, kill and finish. He dead there, the blood, he don't die. NYC. Is that kind of country that you want to belong? Is that what you now that kind of country now you want to sit down? They say they fight for one Nigeria. No, my brothers and sisters, enough is enough. Enough of all this madness. Enough of all this killing. You have right to defend your life. You have right to live. What we Biafrans are fighting for is that right to live. Right to live. Because they are killing us. Did not have created their if you know what is happening, they have separated themselves from Nigeria. They are just trying to draw you together, deceiving you, so that they will be collecting the weapon, the money, making you, collecting the oil money, everything, and be using it to buy weapon to now finish killing the remaining indigenous people. That is what they are doing. They have separated themselves. They have created their Sharia law. They use Nigeria Constitution of 1999 to create their Sharia law. They start burning churches. That they don't want any church in their country. That is why they have been killing the Christians all over there. No Christians is living there again. They have killed all of them. So my dear brothers and sisters from Biafra, mostly you from Edo State, please, if you still get a big picture for your house, Go carry us. Others don't start to the burner. Go burner. Because your enemy, your number one enemy, is Obi. The one that is not telling you the truth. The one that doesn't have the courage, that doesn't summon courage because he don't want them to accuse him of treason. He not summon courage, can't tell you say he don't fail. He not summon courage, can't tell you say, please, no gonna forgive me, obedient youth. Please, you both should forgive me. I have failed as a human being. He cannot defend his presidency. He have caused a lot of people in Lagos to death. They kill them, they destroy their business because of Obi. Obi not come out one day, come write check for them. He not come out one day, even talk about them. But he go take picture with Fulani. What does that tell you? He go take picture with Fulani terrorists. With Fulani, he go take picture, he go write check of millions of money. He go write check, give Fulani, make they come build mosque. The same Fulani that are killing you. The same Fulani where you don't care how people finish for not. Obi go write check, he carry picture take picture with them, they laugh. What does that tell you? That is working for them. So my brothers and sisters in Edo State, no election in Biafra land. Edo State, entire Edo State is Biafra land. Either you like it or not. If you don't like it, pack your load and go. Our Prime Minister, Simon Ekpa, is the leader, is the Prime Minister of Biafra government in Leza. And we will be glad to vote him in as our first Prime Minister when Biafra is restored. And our leader, Mazi Nnamdi Kanu, will be relaxing. I will personally be one of the servants. I will go and pray. I will go apply for work. May I they wash the cloth, they clean his leg. Every morning I will get up, I will clean his leg. Take the cloth where I wear, I'll come out and take clean his leg, take dry and I will wear the cloth back to respect him because he's my Jesus. He's the one that make me to know that I am a Biafra. He's the one that tell me that is in the dungeon. He's there because of me, because of you from Edo State. That is the reason Nnamdi Kanu is still in the dungeon because he said he will not leave us behind. He knows what will befall us when he leaves us behind. He's still there because of me and you. So my brothers and sisters, enter the struggle. Start organizing yourself. Start defending yourself from this Fulani Nigeria terrorist government and fight for a survivor to live. Because he have been saying it that they are coming. Nobody believe. They have come now. But there is nowhere to be found in the 5-star of Biafra land. But they are everywhere in the coastal region. So my brothers and sisters, they don't know what is coming before them. That one that they see for the 5-star of Biafra. The remaining one where our brothers, our Biafra Liberation Army, the remaining one where they live for that star, where the shop remain. Now we the coastal and I go call shopper. I mean the Nigerian Terrorist Army. The remaining one where our BLA, our Biafra Liberation Army, may I mention and finish. Because fear not they let Nigerian media mention that word because they know say if they mention I go thunder go strike them to death. Our Biafra Liberation Army and our Biafra Resistance Fighter, the Nigeria Terrorist Army, police, where the shop remain, the one where they eat remain. We the customers, we are the one to end it, to finish it. The bomb, because they don't shop the flesh, they don't fight the main fight. They don't shop the flesh where they the bone. That bone, you know, that time we small, if our buy it meat, you go eat the flesh, you can't give us bone, we go even they fight for the bone. That bone when our brothers eat remain. Now we the customers go come eat them last. But if we eat them, that me, my teeth they're very good. That time if my papa give me the bone, I scratch. I go call big bone. I go call chop. I go call small grand down. I will call spit out away. That is what we are going to do to the remaining terrorists that don't want to leave Biafra land, because our Prime Minister have informed them months ago that they have to pack their load and leave Biafra land alone. They didn't want to leave, so stubborn fly will follow the corpse to the grave. That is what we are going to do today. Thank you very much. Thank you, my brothers and sisters in the media, my Minister for Information. God bless you. Thank you for giving me the mic. And thank you for allowing me to speak to this extent. God bless you. Thank you, sir.
No worry.
Don't
worry as you speak. As you speak to this point, so you go pay fine to ESN website.
That you know, see
Thank
that one on my
you.
money, on my food now. I know they waste time for that
Thank
one. I
you.
go there sharp.
Thank you.
Thank you
Thank
very
you.
much.
Thank you. Thank you. You know, you have given your those people where they useless, we no get work to do, where say that they attack you. You have given them another topic today. When you said you're going to wash, is it the clothes or the bed spray or the carpet of our you have given them another topic. So that is topic for them to trade on for the next week. So the attackers of Warrior Sisu of Biafra, make una carry that topic and take it to any way you want to take it to. Useless people. You don't have anything good to do than to be looking for what somebody say and what you use to start attacking the people.
Telling you. I'm
Thank
telling
you,
you.
Warrior Queen.
Thank
Thank you for your work and continue and let the fire continues to burn. Biafra is our focus and no nonsense is what we will not tolerate. I want to appreciate all these wonderful ministers in this studio who have made our time to make sure the awareness continues. I want you all to keep focused and continue in what you're doing because we've entered a different dimension where everything have heightened. And at this very point is a point where you either put your leg or you run out because it's going to get tougher and tougher and tougher. I appreciate all the media team with all they've been doing. It's time to focus on the ball and to abandon every other thing that is irrelevant because our priority now is to completely delegitimize the zoo terrorists and their enablers in Biafra land. Do not forget that Idwakanano is still ongoing. When you listen to Hopeless Odema, Ada Biafra, you're laughing at me. You thought I would not pronounce Idwakanano very well. Don't worry, after that, me and you go fight. I pronounced it very well today. Idwakanano, I pronounced it very well.
No, you did well.
At this very point, I listened to Hopeless Odema. He was now giving credit to all the people that masterminded his fraudulent result. He made mention of the traditional rulers. He made mention of the INEC. He made mention of his parties. He made mention of the labor union. He made mention of some crazy youths and some people in Abuja. Then he said something. Maybe when I have time, I will come and do a small expose on that. He said that he received the call of the result from outside the state. This is somebody that we saw in the morning, presumably casting his vote in Biafra land. So you casted your vote. Within a few minutes, as you finish cast your vote, you ran out of Imo State. And then you were now getting the result from outside the state when you had a call, before you now ran back again. So the question is, what happened that Imo State was not okay for you to stay and relax after you just finished casting your vote, that you had to run out of Imo State to go and stay in exile to wait for the result to be pronounced, which was already concocted and kept there? This is a take-home for Biafrans to go back home and ponder on, because these criminals think that we don't know what we are doing. The legitimacy of the Biafran Republic government in exile and the Biafran de facto government in the homeland is what we are speaking of here. And it will continue to stand and continue to speak. Please, we have line open. If there are callers, you may call in while my comrades in the house will be rounding up. So we give the mic to Battle Cry for his closing remark while we wait for callers that may call in through that number on the screen. Thank you.
Wow. Thank you all for your contribution. I greet Pastor Rose, who just joined us. I greet whoever that have made contribution. All protocols observed, those that joined newly, those that made comments in the comment section. We all saw your comment and we read it. May Chukwu Camera continue to bless each of every one of you. Yes, you know, when Hopeless Odinjo make a comment about that he had a call, you know, he didn't know that he has implicated himself. You know, when people, criminals like that, want to think that they're smart, they will make a terrible mistake that will lead them into greater destruction. But what scenario is that who will challenge them? The people you are taking to court, they have bought the court over. They own the court. They decide what will happen in the court. They tell the judges what they will say and how they will carry out their verdict. So that's why the leader of indigenous people of Biafra, Onyendomazi Nnamdi Kanu, called the evil entity, damnable zoological republic. What you cannot think, unthinkable things happen in that zone, in that contraction. So that's all over for now. But now, let's not forget, continue to encourage our people who are in back home, who are doing gallantly wherever the command or notice has been served to them. They carry it out without looking back. The worst scenario that happened recently is where we saw 4,000 voters as a victory given to a governor. But there's nothing like 4,000 voters because Biafra didn't vote, but it was Hopus Odema who manufactured it. That gives the Biafra courage, what we've been saying, what we've been shouting all along, that Nigeria, it doesn't matter what you do, there are evil entities that have caged it. Do all your effort, they will frustrate it. That's why everybody's running out, picking visa. They want to travel out, thinking that if they abandon the Biafra land, when the Janjaweed occupied it, when you return from abroad, where will you call your home? Are you going to stay on the tree? Fulani has taken over, so you will be on the tree because you went to abroad to look for greener pasture, where the evil entity, Zoological Republic, deny your academic background, the level of your intellect, where you have put in so far, the effort you spent in university to graduate it. Whereas the drug baron who was there went to university as a woman, came out as a man. Then who was a 2 times convict in the US for drug trafficking, who was once convicted as a money launderer. Many crimes he committed in US. Still, the same US government congratulated him for rigging the election, becoming the INEC president. So it is over. We have had it enough. We cannot continue to patch it. Zoo is gone for good. Onyendu said, is gone for good. So no tika ha mgbada nwụrụ anwụ n'isi. O tigo zoo mgbada nwụrụ anwụ n'isi. That's all. So for now, I will just draw up the curtain. We have done so far. May Chukwu Okike will continue to bless our Prime Minister, who is leading this movement without looking back, without compromising, without listening to anybody, because he has a mission. He has a mission. It's not like other career agitators, and we are seeing it, what he's doing. May the wisdom from Chukwu Okike will continue to embed in his memory, continue to embed in his eye, the eye that he used to see both the good and the bad, the eye that he used to see both in the secret and in open. The Chukwu Okike will continue to increase him from time to time until the time is for Biafra's freedom. Thank you very much from here. Good evening, good afternoon, good morning from wherever you're watching from. Thank you.
Thank you, Wachineke. We go to Ada Biafra Betty.
My minister, I thank you for giving me this opportunity. I greet our Queen and Pastor Rose. This is my first time of working closely with her. I've been seeing her since the time that they used to work together. Wonderful and beautiful lady. Thank you. So, my people, you know, they say that a word is enough for the wise. You know, We can't continue crying like a crying baby. This stage we are now is the bottleneck. Do you know why I say that? During the time of campaign, a Fulani man said that why they were fighting tooth and nail to have Muslim ticket is because they want to Islamize the whole Nigeria. I'm not against Muslims. I'm a free-minded and liberal-minded fellow. Everybody has right to worship God from whichever denomination that they want. You can't force anybody. This is a new era. This generation, we are in a very wonderful and fast-moving dispensation. You cannot force us. Buhari called us dot. Yes, we accepted. We are dot. But I'm encouraging our people. I crave your indulgence to this Biafra liberation. You have no other choice. I mean, no other choice than Biafra. People will think that Oduduwans have given up. No, they are still working assiduously hard to gain Oduduwa nation. Before the war, Enugu used to have embassies for all the countries all over the world. They have taken that away from us. We had Nkalago cement industry. They took that away from us. The Enugu coal mining, they took it away. The premier breweries in Umuahia, they closed it down. Why? Because they want to impoverish us. So that before we will get visa, we must either go to Abuja or go to Lagos. Then you will travel to Lagos, settle down, build your house, they will come and demolish it. My people, we have no other choice than Biafra. Biafra is our own. It has come to stay. And the thing that will make you people know that God is with us, they took Mazi Nnamdi Kanu. We cried for it. Little did they know that another tiger is behind Mazi Nnamdi Kanu. And that tiger will never change its purse. He is leading you people directly. I personally am somebody that loves good things. I don't go to anything that is shambolic. So I have assessed and weighed Mr. Simon since 2019 that I started following him. He has never deviated. Of all the names they have called him, of all the stress he's taken, of everything, you know, when Onyendu was taken, those who sold him hired a lot of people to attack our prime minister, but he stood. If you people know his age, some of you will think he's an elderly man. You will marvel for what such a young man can stand to do for us. So we have to follow Mr. Simon Ekpa, our prime minister. He is not misleading us. When Onyendu was crying, I want 100 men, I didn't know what that was all about. So that evening, we were with Simon. He said to us, let us move over to Radio Biafra. Onyendu is on. And we got there and Onyendu was saying, I want 100 men. Mazi Simon Ekpa then said, sir, can I talk? He said, go ahead. And he said, you are looking for 100 men. You have found 50 in me. But I can tell you clearly that Mr. Simon, what he is doing now is more than 100 men. Everything that Simon does, he likes to organize. And the way he has been organizing this, moving like a train, he never looks back. I'm not happy that Mazi was abducted, but we don't know how God works, mysteriously. If maybe Mazi hadn't been abducted, we wouldn't have reached this stage, because God wants to show us that there's another Mazi Nnamdi Kanu in Simon Ekpa. So whenever he tells you people something, I'm praising you people for the way you complied with the sit at home, but I'm saying going forward from here, let us follow who know road, because Mazi Simon Ekpa, he knows the road. He is one man that, you know, no matter the stone you throw at him, he will receive it and keep moving. So my people, be strong. I know it is hard. Ndị Igbo si n'oge ọ na-afịa arụ ka ọ na-ebe. Unu ene n'anya n'azụ ka anyị gaba n'u.
Mmụọ anyị na-agba
Yes,
n'azụ.
so manwa anyị na-agba n'azụ, my sister, my beautiful sister. That is this very struggle. Chukwu kwadoro ya akwado. Onye ndu anyị ga-apụta. And ọ bụ na onye ndu pụta, obi ga-eju sọsọ aṅụrị. Maka na ndị nke ọ na-abụ ya take one step forward, for drag ya 2 steps backward. They are the ones taking money from Nigeria government. Because there was a time our prime minister used to, you know, come out every evening. But he doesn't do that now because he has a lot in his plate, you know. So that time, he played Chinasa Nworu's voice, telling us that Willie Obiano offered them 40 million. I don't know if any one of you here heard it. So Chinasa Nworu said that Willie Obiano alone offered them 40 million naira to stop, just sit at home. But you people have been sitting at home for over 2 years now, 2 years and 5 months exactly. My people, I love you all for your resilience, for your steadfastness, for your cooperation. Bikono, kaina support no, the ESN, na Biafra Liberation Army and Biafra Navy, they have increased. You know, onye koji. Let me tell you, we are 70 million or more. Both those abroad and those at home. Obu na ina $1 every month. If I got put every month to go, that's $70 million. $1 for 70 million people. Obu no $5. Whatever you can donate. Jisike, kaimebie. Na ye nwere kwa any other place o. Ndị achọ ka ikpoba isi ani. Aya ma akponatakwa isi ani o. N'ụwa nka. Maka ebe fa na akpa isi ani ụmụ nwaanyị ada ejekwa akwụkwọ. Abịanye were ife kwachicha ma imi ma everywhere. Ọ bụrụ ife is not our orientation. Ọ bụrụ our orientation. So my people, ife na afiarụ a na-emie, jisi n'ike. Jisi n'ike. Ife anyị nọ ebe a na-deceive unu. We are not.
Thank you.
People.
Thank you,
Thank
my
you.
minister. Thank you. Thank you. Thank you. Now, closing remark. Now I've been giving you this microphone, make you do. But you can't go like say we sit there in the middle of the broadcast. Anyway, now the way the spirit they carry you, they go. That is the spirit of Biafra. All right, we thank Biafrans, and we go to Ada Biafra from Chicago. Give your closing remarks in seconds, please. In seconds, so no interminute. Thank you so much.
Okay, dear friends, listeners, and our viewers, thank you for joining us this evening for this wonderful episode of Woto Woto Pro Mass, and appreciation for the people on ground, the people doing the needful. We are still telling you, you did wonderfully well. But don't back down. Don't give up. I know it's on a bagotezi n'onu, mana onye ọbụla jisi n'ike. Tadosie eze gị ike, tado eze gị alụ. Ọ ga-adịsị mma. Anyị mara na ọ dịghị izi. Onweghị onye obi na-eri nke ọjọọ. Whatever you sacrifice today, you will gain double tomorrow. And you don't want to suffer, and your children will come tomorrow to suffer. Ọkwa n'ihe a na-agbachite. All this ihe niile ị na-ahụ bụ ka anyị gbachipụta ya, because na mmiri anakwa erizi anyị eri. Mana ekene dịrị Chukwu na ndụ fọrọ anyị. Chukwu okike abịa ma agaghị ekwe ka ihere mee anyị. Thank you so much. And from me, from here, is good evening.
Thank you, Ada BIAFRA. You go collect award for making it very short. So we go to Warrior Queen. Warrior Queen, if you don't do it well, you don't collect award. Very short. Thank you.
Use Edo, speak, please, ma.
Okay, can you hear me now? Am I coming out well?
Yes, we can hear you.
Okay. Minister for Information, please introduce me well to this panel.
Okay.
You go use Edo to talk, please. Explain to them in Edo so that they understand.
Okay.
Mute
Which side is
me?
Somewhere is
it is.
Okay. Okay, call.
Go out and come in again. So that
Information.
Yeah, I think my own is good.
It's from Warrior Queen. Warrior Queen, go out and come in again. Go out and come in again. Just leave the studio and come back. Okay, Pastor Rose, you give us your closing remark while we wait for Warrior Queen to come back. Thank you.
Ihe anyị na-eme o mere eme ọwụ ihe mmụọ, and onye anyị na-achụrụ aja nwoke mmụọ. Biafra, unu ahụgono ihe anyị na-eme, it's not a scam, but it's a reality. Ana m arịọ unu, like ote ụmụ nwanne m nwaanyị kwugoro na o jugo n'onu, mana unu cheta na ihe juru n'onu abịago n'akpịrị. Na ọwụ na ya eme ya n'ụwa ga-aghọta na anyị nidere Biafra. Maka nọ ebe nna ga-anọ oduru nwa ya ndị afọ 5 were nye nwoke mgbagotara ohu mkpiri iri ka ọ lụwa. Nọ ebe nwoke ga-abịa ogbue n'ihe ha mawo ọbara. Mana chi anyị na-efe bụ chi dị ebere. Chi anyị na-akpọkuwu chi ịhụnanya. Chi anyị na-akpọkuwu chi anyị bụ chi na-enye anyị obi, na-azụ ụmụ gị nnaka. Na-asị unu chetakwa na Maazị Nnamdi Kanu sị ma Biafra ha were ya maka Biafra bịa. Gịnị ka ị na-anọ n'ụlọ na-eme? Na-arịọ gị na-asị gị biko n'imeko ka nwanne nwaanyị kwuru. Nọọsị n'ihe unu na-eme na-eke dike ekekwala ọzọ. Anyị na-ekelechi unu ike na-asị biko nwanne anyị, nna anyị, ikwu na ibe anyị, mbọsị a na-eme sit at home, a na-eme 3 days sit at home. Biko ọ bụrụ na iji nyetu odigbo gị, nyetu nwanne gị, nyetu ndị enwe ka ha were rikwa n'ihe. Unu na-asị na Monday asị sit at home kemgbe ọ ga-ebi. Ana m ajụ unu, gị gaa n'ugwu Awụsa Friday a na-emechi shop niile, onye ndụ na-ala ụlọ ha emechigo half day from 10 o'clock ha emechigo. Gịnị ka ọ wụzi ya? Mana onye isi anyị si nwu Maazị Nnamdi Kanu na anyị nwee ike ikwudo nweta Biafra na oyila anyị na anyị ga-enwere ya. N'ihe ọbụla nke anyị chọrọ n'ala Biafra na anyị ga-enweta ya. Gịnị ka ị na-eche? Gịnị ka ị chọrọ ị na-ada ụtọ? Politics gagoro gago si kpukpuru afa Gịnị ka o wetere? Ọ bụ ndị gọvanọ, ndị a na-eruje afọ eko ha, ime ihe ha na-eme mbọsị elekshọn, a na-atụrụ ha, mana ọbara ha na-anwụ wụ ọbara ha ji akwaju ihe ha ji aga elekshọn. Ihe ha na-agba gbacha egbe ọbara na-akwa ihe ha ji eme ka ha shie ike. Biko, ihe anyị na-arịọ ọwụ ka anyị jiri ịhụnanya were nweta Biafra. Na-asị, biko nwanne m, all my Biafrans, all my brothers and sisters from Koso region, from everywhere in the world, remember that when this Biafra will come, it is like heaven on earth. We have demonstrated in Finland. We have shown you that Igbos, the Biafra, can govern themselves, because what do we have? Common love. But the Fulani Janjaweed has divided us, put us discomfort, disappointment, betrayal, suspicious, evil, wickedness. But in Finland, we destroyed that thing. We were able to tell them just the few times that we can make a difference. The cement industry will come back. The coal, the gas, the oil, we will take it back from the Fulani. Our road will be express. Your flight, you will not go on the road. Anytime you want, flight will go. Underground train, we are bringing it. Metro, we are bringing it. Above all, remember that Biafra is your right. It's your birthright. And the governor, Ndi Ohaneze, all the they will not help you.
Thank you.
And I want to use this opportunity to tell you that we have our charter. Please, whatever state or country you are, try to get this charter. It's $100, it's £100, it's €100, wherever you are. Get it and read. It will help you, because it is our charter, and that is for Finland. We went and to show that we are ready for you to know what we are going. Thank you, my comrade, and God bless you for this opportunity. God bless.
Thank you, thank you, thank you. And as the rules, don't also collect fine. You go pay fine to ESN website for taking more than given time. So, Secretary, note to Pastor Rose need to pay fine to ESN website. All right, we go to Chuk Survivor. Chuk Survivor, are you there? Chuk Survivor, are you there? Maybe you're in the other room. Ah, okay, you did there. Okay. Wachineke, you get the mic. Say hi to Biafrans as we round it up. There we go.
Thank you so much, our minister. I appreciate you for that very wonderful opportunity and for guiding us through the message today. I thank every Biafran that have participated on this program. I urge you all to be steadfast in whatever you are doing. We are almost there. No matter what happens, don't get distracted. Just as our Prime Minister have said, this is not the time to listen to gossip. This is not the time to respond to everything you hear. It is time to pay attention. Focus on what matters. Wherever you are watching from, focus on what matters. We are very close. The Biafra you are looking for is already here. The gate has been opened. All you have to do is to walk through the door into the gates. Don't pass through the window. If you are willing and ready to go home, this is the time. Let us move in and go to our promised land. Thank you, fellow Biafrans. See you in Biafra.
Thank you, Wachineke. In fact, Namigo even give you a bonus because you have already paid ESNDU in a different way now. So I go even add on top the money where you pay for ESN now. Thank you very much. We go to Minister 247. Wachineke, this one where you open mouth like this. I hope so you never carry Chima you got a leak where you can't let her open mouth like this. Now you get Michael, we they go.
Ndewo, today don't go now, person don't tire. Well, thank you, my ministers in the house. And the Biafrans, I thank you all. Remember, Saturday is our fundraising. Freedom, nobody is coming to give it to you. It cannot be served to you. You will only get freedom by taking it, grabbing it, snatching it, being determined, and then run with it. Good night, everybody.
Hey, it be like saying that this one be the highest award. Hey. Minister 247, you collect the highest award. This one don't reach 1 minute. God bless you. God bless you. So we now go to the stone coal. The stone coal where we say they use a hammer, they hit her. You know, grease cutter. Look at your head, sir. Maybe that this hair where you carry, right? Now if you waiting, carry the resistance for your body.
I mean, anyway, your side. The manager.
Me? Thank you very much. Yes, what I just want to say, like our brother said, snatch it, grab it, and run away with it. We know they don't go anywhere. Now Biafra land with day. We go collect and we go remain there. They wait for who will come back. Say won't come collect her from us. Our freedom is worth dying for, but Nigeria doesn't worth dying for. Don't go back and make. It's like you are doing the same thing, waiting for different results. You go for presidential election, there's still una vote right front of you, broad daylight. You go to court, the court they now legalize criminality in the Nigeria. So you still go and prepare for another to contest again. Please stop doing the same thing and be waiting for different results. You cannot get different results. Nigeria is a state capture. Nigeria have been captured by the APC. APC. So my brothers and sisters, stop. All you have to do now is to fight for your freedom. Cause what it is. Some people are afraid of war. The war, the Fulani terrorists, they have brought the war to your domot. So why are you running away from the war when they don't break on your domot? You are afraid of war. War is already there with you. They are already fighting war with you. You are afraid of war. Don't be afraid. If you fight for your freedom, even though you not survive and your children will survive. But I pray everybody survive it. Because Biafra first. Biafra first means Biafra come before that your children. Don't put your children before Biafra. Don't even put your life before Biafra. Put Biafra first. So that when anything happens, like let me use myself for example. If I fight for Biafra as the war front, I put Biafra first before my life. I know that when I die, when Biafra finally come, when it has come to actualization physically, because in the spiritual realm, we have got it already. I know that my children have a better future. My children will have a better future in Biafra than all of us. It is better I die and go, that Biafra will come, that my children will have a better future in Biafra land, than for me and my children to be alive and remain slave to the Fulani terrorists. Please, be wise. No, Nigeria doesn't conduct election. They conduct election. Their election is like war. They will kill you. Thank God for our brothers and sisters that listen to our prime minister. They didn't go out. You see that you didn't see people that were flying that they killed. But go to Kogi State. Kogi State will not say the same thing. They were shooting gun as if they are in war front. There is a video of gun shooting as in the battle of war. They were killing themselves. A lot of youth died. So thank you very much for giving me the time. Thank you. I want to give Boza to my old Imolite states. I want to give Boza to all of them for sitting at home, for observing sit at home, delegitimizing Nigeria. God bless you all. You will gain more in Biafra than being a slave in Nigeria. So we have a Niku Walawogo. Nuwario Bokugbo, Nuwario by a prime minister, Simon Ekpa Biafra. Wario Bojo Iyeke. Edo a Biafra land there no. Hotel Biafra, Edo him. So Wario Bojo Iyeke ni ma come yo, no me na come yo to. No me na come yo to ni ma. Ni mami na ave, ivi mami na ave Odugwa no ma. Ni ame na ave a future no ma. Wala wogo. Thank you. Walking over. Thank you very much.
While you where
Walking over. No be why you here. Good night.
Thank you. At least I learned that one now. I know I don't know if I got things I know fit pronounce them. I get that one. Also. So I thank you, Warrior Queen, for your good work and keep the fire burning. And remember that you have a fine to pay for using your time more than given. So, Secretary, please take note.
Because the warrior.
I will send you the receipt where I go to pay that fine. And tell me how much I will pay for the fine. I will send you the receipt. Don't let me verse.
Now this thing they make them keep quiet.
No. May send me the link. Me I I go pay my fine. No.
Don't worry. Do as the spirit of Biafra leads you. Pay the fine as the spirit of Biafra leads you. Thank you to all Biafrans, and remember that Saturday is the fundraising. Our fundraising is not just when we gather on Saturday. We do it 247. At your leisure time, visit the website and drop your tithe and offerings there. And we will not forget to add that today was our Leaders' Day. Maazị Nnamdi Kanu's day. You sit at home. Biafra land was locked down. And as usual, the enemies of Biafra were crying. So we appreciate Biafrans for making sure the lights continue to shine for as long as we continue to fight for the liberation of Biafra. Thank you for making the ground good and viable and easy working for the Biafran Liberation Army, the resistance fighters, the Biafran Navy, the Air Force, and every armed groups fighting to the liberation of Biafra. The input you do, the sacrifices you do, standing your ground and taking the bullet in one Nigeria is not an easy thing, but there is light at the tunnel and you must to keep on bracing up because we are almost there. We appreciate the Biafran people for everything, and a very warm greeting from the Biafran Republic government in exile to anyone that answers Biafra. Biafra is a privilege because we are the people that are going to make the difference in these our own generations. Our children will speak of us and generations will speak of us. Your names will be written in gold, just like the names of Kaduna and Zoko is written in gold today, just like the names of Philip Effiong and our eternal leader Ojukwu are written in gold today, just like the names of Dozier are written in gold today. The coup of 1966 of January was for a better Nigeria. It was not for a better Biafra. No, it was for a better Nigeria. And we will re-echo it again. The January 15 coup of 1966 was for a better Nigeria. It was not for a better Biafra. So we have tried with everything to see that Nigeria works for those that believed in Nigeria. But in this 2023, we have lost too many souls. And there is no going back. It is Biafra or nothing. So, from the Biafran Republic Government in Exile Media team, we say a very good evening to all of you and to all these wonderful people in the studio. I salute you all and I say keep on the good work as we move on into the next stage. So, Biafran people, thank you, thank you, thank you. And from us, from here, we
Good
will
night.
say
Good night.
good evening to all.
Good
Good
night,
morning to all.
everyone.
Good night, everybody. Good night.
Good night, Mazi.
Night.
Choose. Good night, Abi. Good night, Fadi. Wada, Becky. Good night. Good night. Good night, 247. Becky. Good night. And our Ebu Minister Information. Good night.
All right. Everyone should mute, please, because we are playing this video and the announcement of our PM as we shut down. So you mute your microphone as we bring it down. Thank you so much.
From tonight anymore to any person representing no more than Chichi down to anybody, any other Biafra land. If you are part of us and you have money to anybody, you either go and demand your money back or stop sending money to anybody. If you did not hear that particular directive from me, you are sending money for not for this particular movement. So from now, nobody from any unit send money to Chichi or anybody in Biafra land without our approval. So those in Africa, in Asia that have been sending money according to the information, you are hereby tonight to demand your money back, because the money you have sent so far has not gotten to the Biafra government since the time you are sending it to this moment. Demand your money back and do not send money to anywhere without approval. Thank you.
Those of you who only thing you know is to foment trouble and bring distraction into what we're doing, we're not going to have your time. And for that reason, from tonight, every Biafra Republic government in exile affiliated media personnel team, henceforth, you are banned from talking about anybody in Biafra struggle. Anybody. You are prohibited from discussing anybody that is not Nigeria government and the affiliate. If anybody has been in this struggle, stop talking about them. If it has fallout, stop talking about them until it is necessary. From tonight, I do not want to see anybody in the media team discussing one nonsense person or the other who doesn't make any sense, who doesn't command anything, who is not relevant, who is inconsequential. Whether the person talk bad about me, don't give that person voice. This particular order is to everybody that is affiliated to the Biafra Republic government in Ezra. From Adado Rama down to Ajare, down to Carolina, anybody that is affiliated to this government, you are from tonight prohibited from talking and discussing anybody that has fallen out of this struggle until when it is necessary. I will give you that green light. For now, we must focus on Nigeria government, on Hope Uzodinma, on the awareness to make sure that the necessary resources is raised. Necessary fund is raised. You have to continue to expose and create awareness on the activities of the Biafra Republic government in exile, activities of the Biafra Liberation Army and Biafra Resistance Fighters, activities of our Marine, activities of naval forces, activities of whatever the Biafra de facto government is doing. This is what I want every media team, every media personnel to be doing from tonight. Believe me, if you disobey this particular instruction and directive, you are out. You know I don't waste time. You are out. We don't need it on going forward. We are now entering the real deal, the real business of the liberation of Biafra. I don't want any distraction. I don't want to come on social media and I open your pages, your platform, and all I'm hearing is this one is that, this one is this. This is not what we are doing now. We are now entering a very dangerous phase of this struggle that we must continue. If they attack me, allow them. Don't respond until I ask you to do. Call my attention on those attacking me. I will tell you when to respond and when not. For now, there is nothing they are going to say about me they have not said before. There is no attack that is going to come to me today that I have not seen in the past on creating the awareness, bringing what Biafra Liberation Army are doing to the public. This is our task tonight. The activities of the Biafra Liberation Army, hunt for it, look for it, put them on social media, and let the world see. I'm going to give a room to the host. We have